I don't even know how to start this video out. This is not the video that I thought I would be making this week for you guys. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, we miscarried this pregnancy. So if that is a trigger for you or something that you don't want to hear about, go ahead and click off now. But it's important, and I'm sure other people are going through the same thing, so I figured we talk about it. So if you've been following us since we started this channel, we have been trying to have a baby, and I actually found out that I was pregnant like January, I don't even remember now. All the dates are blurring together, but I found out I was pregnant at like 13 DPO. I've been tracking my ovulation for a few months, so I knew exactly when it happened. I didn't even think to pull out the camera when I was testing because I had been testing for the previous couple of days and the tests were all coming back negative. So this was actually the first set of positive pregnancies tests that we got. It was like 6 p.m. and I took like 8 pregnancy tests, and then I took some more. By the time I had missed my period, I went ahead and took the last of my pregnancy tests, and the line wasn't getting darker. So immediately I kind of had like trigger set off in my head that something was wrong because the line wasn't getting any darker. So that was kind of the first sign. But everything went fine that week. We went out and bought Emmy a Big Sister shirt, which sucks now. But everything was going fine, and I was having like some early pregnancy symptoms. My boobs were sore, and I was getting nauseous, and I was having vivid dreams, which is like one of the first things that happened when I was pregnant with Emmy, the vivid dreams. So, I am not gonna cry. We figured everything was going okay, and then the following week I started spotting, and I tried not to freak out too much, but my lines on my pregnancy tests weren't progressing as they should have been, so I kind of knew in the back of my mind that something was wrong. So I made an appointment with my OB, and they got me in the same day, and she did a pelvic exam and said that she wasn't concerned that I wasn't actively like bleeding heavily. She just thought maybe it was just early pregnancy bleeding, because that happens to lots of women. So she went ahead and drew an HCG quant, which, if you don't know anything about pregnancy blood tests, that just shows how much HCG was in my blood, and they usually draw a second blood sample like 48 to 72 hours later to make sure that the number is doubling, because it should be doing that in early pregnancy. So they drew the first sample, and I got a RhoGAM shot because my blood type is negative, and they didn't want my antibodies attacking my body. So I went home and everything was okay, and the next day was Friday. So I needed to return for the second blood serum drawing 48 to 72 hours later, which would land me on Saturday. And of course my OB's office is not open on Saturday, so I had no one to draw my blood. So I had to wait all the way until Monday morning, and Saturday night I started bleeding heavily. So that kind of sealed the deal. My blood draw from Thursday, the first blood draw, came back at 28, which is really, really low. So my portal that I use for my OBGYN updated and showed that 28 blood level, and I knew that the pregnancy wasn't viable from there. So by the time Monday rolled around and I had been bleeding for several days, I kind of knew that the result was inevitable at that point, but my result did come back at a 6, which is nearly negative. So the good thing about that is that my body took care of getting rid of the pregnancy on its own, so it doesn't look like I'll need any medical intervention. I won't have to have a DNC or take the pill that they make you take when you're not passing everything. So that's good news. And my OB does feel comfortable with us trying again starting next month. So that's what we'll do. It's been difficult, and it's not something that I thought that I would personally have to experience because I've had a successful pregnancy, but having a successful pregnancy doesn't mean anything, and it's been 4 years since then, so this is just what was supposed to happen this time, I guess. But we plan on trying again, and I'm almost done with school, so that'll be a huge stressor gone. So this won't be the end of our TTC journey, and I hope next time I can make a video like this, it will be a happy video and not so sad. But that's what's been going on with us, so that's where we've been. I hope you will consider subscribing and following along with us, because I really do have faith that good things are coming. So I'm excited to share that with you when it does happen. And we will see you guys soon.